Caitlin Clark and
I'm a fan.
Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm a
forth.
fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
Stephen A. Smith just slammed the brakes on Angel Reese's ego trip like it was a bad episode of reality TV after she pulled the ultimate Caitlin Clark stunt that had the internet screaming, "Oh no, she didn't." If you thought basketball drama peaked on the court, buckle up because Stephen had just turned the mic into a flamethrower and Angel Reese might need aloe. What did she do? Oh, you're not ready for this chaos. Let's dive in.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living you-know-what at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never gotten to this point.
We have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out, like, this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along.
For points. That's it. That's the whole tweet. Angel Reese managed to squeeze out a whole 4 points as if she were on a scoring diet, and Caitlin Clark's absence somehow sucked the offensive life force out of her. We're talking about the Sky v Fever game where Caitlin, let's be clear, wasn't even on the court. The girl was on the bench wrapped up like a mummy, sipping Gatorade and watching the game like a proud suburban soccer mom. And still, Angel Reese couldn't capitalize.
The new season tipped off this weekend with several marquee matchups on the slate. Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive rebound.
I mean, how do you walk into a game where the main attraction is literally icing her ankle on the sidelines and you decide, you know what, I'm going to have the worst game of my career today? Let's make it memorable. If that was a stunt to prove she's the anti-Caitlin mission, accomplished. Because while Caitlin was busy healing, Angel was out there putting up numbers so low they should have been followed by a sad trombone sound effect. For points. That's not a stat line. That's a cry for help.
Because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine.
And sure, she pulled down her beloved 12 rebounds. Oh, she lives for those rebounds. You'd think each rebound comes with a coupon for free Chick-fil-A the way she grabs them like her career depends on it. Which, after this disaster, it just might. If rebounds were gold bars, she'd be rich. But points, buckets, actual offense, she's acting like scoring is beneath her. Like she's doing the game a favor by not dropping double digits.
Second of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
You know, it's bad when even the commentators are trying to spin it like, well, she's contributing in other ways. Other ways, like what?
Morale.
She looked like she was running cardio drills for 40 minutes. At one point, the camera caught her staring off like she was considering a second career in reality television. The real stat patters of Chicago coming soon to a streaming service near you. And let's be honest, Angel Reese used to come in with all the swagger. The lashes laid, the nails immaculate, the attitude untouchable. But right now, that stat line is giving. I forgot there was a game today. Her whole performance screamed I'd peaked in college. This is not the season she promised. This isn't the Bayou Barbie domination tour. This is the desperate housewives of WNBA and Angels holding the empty wine glass. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is literally getting targeted like she owes the league money. And even she finds ways to contribute, dishing assists, draining threes when they actually let her shoot, and still somehow getting double-teamed like she's Steph Curry's long-lost cousin.
I'll elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second, but before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The WNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, etc., etc. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
Oh man, the latter part of that, Stephen A, is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Angel had the stage, the spotlight, the mic, the backup dancers, and still forgot her lines. And that 12-rebound flex. Listen, it's time to admit that not all rebounds are created equal. Angel out there rebounding like the ball insulted her mother. Stat padding has become her full-time job. She's boxing out players like she's auditioning for a CrossFit commercial, only to turn around and throw up a shot like it's part of an abstract art project. At this point, she's just hoarding boards like she's collecting Pokemon cards. Got to catch them all but never do anything with them. And now there are whispers. Yep, those ominous sports whispers about her being benched, dropped, forgotten.
The
WNBA is not high school where you get a gold star for trying. If you're not scoring, you're sitting. And right now, Angel Reese's best contribution to the team might be her courtside fashion. If they start cutting minutes, she might want to check with the wardrobe department instead of the coaching staff. This is supposed to be her breakout season. The moment she puts all the critics to shame proves she's not just an attitude with no altitude, but instead she's turning into the player equivalent of a viral TikTok trend that fizzled out after 2 weeks. Remember the milk crate challenge? That's Angel's career arc right now. Started high, took one wobbly step, and now we're watching in slow motion as the collapse begins.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark, because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no-good-ass people.
Don't get it twisted. People wanted her to succeed. She's a walking headline, a quote machine, the drama, the rivalry, the image, WNBA gold. But all that shines means nothing if you can't put points on the board. For points ain't cutting it. Unless this is some sort of long-form performance art where she's making a statement about minimalism in professional sports. And now the fans are noticing. Oh, they see it. Twitter lit up like it was draft night. For points. Is she okay? Rebounding queen, but offensive ghost. It's getting brutal. Even the Angel Reese diehards are out here writing think pieces like, maybe it's time we admit she's struggling. Yes, Karen. She's struggling like a Roomba on a shag carpet. What makes it worse is the contrast. The very existence of Caitlin Clark highlights every hole in Angel's game. It's like putting a highlighter on your typos. While Caitlin's out with an injury and still managing to be the focal point of conversation, Angel Reese is out there with a healthy body, a clear runway, and somehow finds a way to trip over her own potential. And now there are rumors, the kind that float around locker rooms like the scent of desperation. Will she be moved to the bench? Will they rest her for development reasons? That's the front office code for we don't know what to do with her, but don't want to say it out loud. This guy didn't sign up for a full-time rebound hoarder who acts allergic to the basket.
This is only women that get this. I'm tired of it. Like, here's my thing, you guys. What else? Who are these girls? Who are these girls that are hating on Caitlin Clark? Are you just combing through Twitter? What else are these women supposed to do? Fawn over her? Fangirl over her? Bend the fucking knee? Kiss the ring? Like, what do you want from them? We cannot, every time the girl plays a game, she got 40 games, guys. She got 35 more games. We are not every single game gonna revisit and retread this same tired ass rhetoric that all these girls are hating on her, and they need to be thankful they have been.